enjoy yourselves. You guys might have even seen this a little bit. I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but you guys are right here in Fairborn. You guys get the Sky Rider? You guys see that base, local base? You guys might have read what was going on here tonight. I actually read about it. That I read about it. It's right here, right now in this local Skylighter. And here's the funny part about it: paper. Who knows what paper's made out of? Go ahead. Wood, absolutely. And wood has got, give her a hand. That was very cool. Not bad. You never think about that. Somebody's going to speak of that quickly that early. But yes, indeed, it's wood. If you think about wood, it works with grain. And if you think about how anyone that does woodworking, cut with the grain, cutting against the grain, it's a whole different thing. For instance, if I was to cut with the grain, it goes pretty easily. It's not a very difficult tear to make. Matter of fact, if I took it again, and I would really easily write down there, it's not very difficult to make. However, when you have them together and you try to go across the grain, oh my gosh, look at that. You go across the grain, it gets a little bit more difficult. You see, it's like tearing a phone book all of a sudden. It doesn't tear quite as clean and quite as easily. It gets a little bit rougher. But again, if I could break myself back to in front of the grain, if you will, and just kind of go down the grain, it gets a little bit easier to go. Even with a stick, you can run it right down the grain, you see. But of course, like we said, across the grain is a little bit harder. Now, you know what I just did, though? Anyone know? If you read about this before, what I was trying to do is trying to tell you, you could have read about this show right here in a local paper. But instead, I didn't let you do that. So what I did instead, never mind. It's back together again. Never mind. It doesn't work that way. You can actually read this no problem whatsoever. But as a matter of fact, you'll see indeed that we still have one complete paper back and forth for you to read. Boys, so anyone want this? You can have it. Never mind.